Welcome to Life Integrated Therapies. Today we're going to zoom into a TRE class. TRE stands for Trauma Release Exercises. We're going to explain what TRE is, where it comes from, what it does. TRE is something that really helped me in my healing journey, and I really hope it does the same for you. Hello, and welcome to the TRE class. Thank you so much for being here today and joining the class, where we're going to explain how TRE works, the different functionalities about it, and then we're also going to do a shake. I want to tell you a little bit about how TRE started, the origin, where it came from. So there was a man called David Berceli. He was a missionary, and he went to all the war countries. He went to Lebanon, he went to Sudan, and he noticed that all the people that had traumas or that were experiencing shocks, like a bomb explosion, they all had a very similar reaction. They would all do like this. So when he asked the people about their reaction, like, why did you do this? They said, yeah, we did it because we were scared. And also the children and the children felt like shaking. When they were afraid, they would shake, and they would shake a lot. And the adults, he asked them that what happened to you, and they would say, we also felt like shaking, but we would control it. He was thinking about it, and he thought, well, if they all have the same reaction to trauma, there must be a mechanism in the body to also a similar mechanism to heal it. So when he went back to the US, this is where he's from, he spoke to different doctors and surgeons and neurosurgeons to understand better how the nervous system works and how the body works. And from that angle, he decided, that he came up with these exercises, which is a beautiful way to release PTSD from the body.
So what we can say is that basically every emotion leads to a movement.
That movement is, when that emotion is suppressed, movement still starts to happen, but then it doesn't complete. So when it doesn't complete, what happens is it's then stored into the body, in the muscles, as cellular memory, as muscle memory. If I suppress this emotion, the body will still start the movement and then store the whole, the suppressed emotion into the body. So the feelings are still there, and the feeling is normally not good because it's usually caused by a trauma. So what the body does is it's created an internal anesthesia method, so that anesthesia is created and the whole feeling is then numbed. And when the feeling is numbed, what happens is that the whole experience also gets wiped out from your awareness. To create that anesthesia mechanism, it takes a whole lot of energy. All that energy is being used to numb it, that you don't have as much energy to live your life fully, to your full potential. So as you do TRE, the layers of anesthesia get removed and more energy becomes available for you to really live your life fully. TRE is split into three types of exercises. So the first 5 are standing, which we're going to do, like warm-ups. Then we're going to do the actual tremoring on the floor. And then at the end, we're going to do the self-regulation. Actually, we're also going to do the self-regulation during the exercises, but that's fine. So we're going to start by doing the 5 warm-ups. For doing this, we just move from side to side.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Salah. I'm a TRE Arabia founder. I've been certified since 2016. I discovered this modality when I was in Thailand, working in a rehab center, and it changed my life.
You can go to a wall if you want to, or balance. If you think you can balance. Yeah. So you hold it up and then lift your heel.
And then I decided to change other people's lives by bringing it to the Middle East. I was the first Arabic to get the certificate, and then I brought it to the Middle East 2019.
Yeah, until you feel a 7. If you feel a 7, stop and shake it out. And you could feel it. Okay, the next exercise.
Say 7 and then you...
Yeah, but make sure.
So just stop at a 7, yeah.
It's not like the gym. Just want to warm it.
Yes. And just kick it out.
So, and then I enjoy teaching it also and see how the body express its emotion without thinking about the trauma. We go as much as we can. We take it 3 deep breaths in the middle, right? We finish from the middle, go to the right side, 3 deep breaths. The last one in the back.
We want to put a scale 1 to 10. 10 is pain, and we don't want that. And 0 and 1 is like nothing, okay? So we want to get to a 7. So in all the exercises we have, we want to reach a 7. So once you reach a 7, stop. So you have to listen to your body. You have to see how much you can do. Don't push yourself. Don't try and don't think by doing more, I'm actually achieving more. So just go with the flow. And as it's the first time you're doing it, there may be a tendency to try and shake more or do more. Don't push yourself. Just go with the flow. As I said, as and when you're ready, those layers will be released, and slowly, slowly the emotions will come up. So while you're doing the exercises, you may feel emotions, you may have memories come up, and that's okay. Just breathe through them. Just allow them to come up and breathe through them. Yes, and now we're gonna activate the psoas muscle. So you put your hands behind, thrust your body forward, and turn your body one side, and take 2 deep breaths. And then come to the middle. And then the other side. And then bend forward. Kick it up, and then bend forward. So now we're going to start the wall one. The psoas muscle is a muscle which is around here, and it's connected to the bones of the legs. So that's why and then it's also from the top connected to the spine. So we're going to lie down on the floor, and we're going to stretch the pelvis up and stretch the whole body. And as you can see, the spine will get stretched, and the core body muscles will get stretched. So from this then, so it goes into the thinking brain or the rest mode. So if it's in the thinking brain, it means that should I do something with this information, or is it just reflective of an experience that I had before?
Every human brain have the 3 parts. We have the brain stem, we have the emotional brain, we have the thinking brain. So the brain stem is responsible of involuntary movement like breathing, heartbeat, and involuntary movement when we exposed to threat, that contraction. And the expansion that happens after this contraction is the shaking. So it's happened from this area. But we have time, because the shaking always happens after the shock. It's not while the shock. So the thinking brain have the time to stop it. They tell you, no, this is not good. It's like when you cry, say, no, you're old now, you cannot cry. So you suppress the natural release. So the thinking brain is suppressing the natural release, which is the shaking, because we thought the shaking is something wrong for us, or the problem. The shaking is the solution here, okay? So what we do, we're gonna just think and learn this. Shaking is not good for us, the shaking good for us, and let's explore it.
This is the image that I just explained. So it goes up the spine, through the switchboard, and then it just creates a circuit. And that circuit keeps going round. So from the muscles to the brain, from the brain to the muscles, and it keeps rotating and going back and forth until the body feels safe and at ease. And that's what's going to release the anesthesia mechanism.
And that's going to happen from the brainstem. And the trauma is reside here, connected with emotion, the emotion connected with memories. So when we start the TRE, we help the trauma to start from here, to detach the emotion from the memory. And that's the trauma healing happen, without thinking about it. Because when you think here, but it's here. So we release it from its roots.
The psoas muscle is here, and this muscle is the most interesting because here we store all our trauma. So when you experience a trauma or you get a shock, immediately you feel it here. You feel that, that feeling here, and that's exactly where the trauma gets stored initially.
This muscle is connected to this involuntary muscle. So it's connected to the brainstem. Yeah. So you don't think to move it. It's moved by itself. Okay, when you're exposed to threat, you sit like this. Even if you are not feeling safe, you sit like this. If you feel sitting with a stranger, you feel, when you play football also, when you have, you're gonna have this contraction. If someone call you in the public, you're gonna feel contraction. So this is the muscle responsible for that. And it's connecting the lower back with the pelvic, and inside going to your legs. So when you're exposed to threat, emotional threat or physical threat, you're gonna contract. And the reverse for that movement is the shaking.
So lie down, put your feet in butterfly position. Yes. And lie down and just be in that position for 1 minute.
So in the exercise, we reverse the movement and then we have this shaking. So the shaking is the muscle tissues that contracted, now it's released itself.
Okay. Yeah.
Butterfly is the opposite of this one. You see that? Yeah. So once we start the shaking, we allow the shaking to happen, and then as a TRE provider, we help the body to move it, or the client to move it to other part of the body. Okay, so we have 360 muscles. So yeah.
A few more breaths. Don't forget to breathe. Then very nice and gently, put your hips down and put your legs together 1 inch at a time. So just put them together and just 1 inch. Keep it open and just 1 inch at a time. After a few minutes, close another inch. Yes. And just take a deep breath, you too. It's called self-regulation. So just take a few breaths.
So this is the nervous system of every human being. Also, we have the social engagement, which is the parasympathetic nervous system, ventral vagal, and we have sympathetic nervous system, flight, fight, and we have the dorsal vagal from the parasympathetic nervous system, but this is for freeze. So I'll give you an example. If I stress you, if we have like a dinner, okay, with your colleague, and I'm your manager, God forbid, and then we were happy, laughing, so we are in the social engagement. So we have the joy relaxation hormone, we experience joy relaxation hormone in our body. If I pick on you, try to insult you, God forbid, so you're gonna have flight response, which is the heart gonna beat faster, gonna send the blood to the limb to help you to flight, to run from me. So if you run from me, you're gonna run, and then you're gonna have the shaking after that. But you stop the shaking. So the shaking is the deactivation. If you fight me, this is the other option. After the breaking, you feel the shaking, but you stop it. So you're not letting the stress hormone to balance that. The shaking is help you to deactivate, to increase the joint relaxation hormone and to decrease that stress hormone. And if you couldn't fight or flight, you froze. And this is where the trauma resides. Okay? So the chemical here is the same chemical here, but here it's like 100% to numb the pain, the emotional or the physical pain. So TRE is help you to deactivate this and come back to the social engagement. So it's every time you're going to reduce the stress hormone and increase the joint relaxation hormone when you do TRE. Some people, they need to have more supervision doing TRE, like the people with the seizure and epilepsy, okay? And with psychiatric also condition, they need some supervision from their also doctors, and then they can do it by themselves after they feel safe. But most of people, they can do it by themselves, okay? After they learn it a couple of times with the certified TRE provider, they can continue to do it by themselves, okay? It's because it's self-help tools, all right? So you activate the self-healing mechanism in your body.
Yes, let it shake. Encourage the shaking, embrace it. Yes, amazing. Just let it happen. Once you start the mechanism, then the body takes over. You just have to let go. Yeah, breathe through that. Maybe some emotions or memories may come up. Just process it. Sometimes also I have to say that some old injuries may come up. So things that you thought were healed and whatever, you may feel pain there. And that's also absolutely normal. You just breathe through it. Well, these are old memories that have come to the surface, which are also unexpressed. Too much to come out, so just to be gentle. The body is also linked to your subconscious mind. As you start releasing old emotions, old energy, unexpressed feelings, as they start coming up, you will de-stress, it eases tension and brings equilibrium.
If you have a massage, normal massage, what you're gonna feel after massage? You feel good, right? Most of the time. Because the massage is release the muscle contraction in your, but it's in the surface. Imagine the TRE, it's help you from releasing from inside out, the muscle that massage cannot access. So that's why you feel, and it's proven, it's research proof that every time you do TRE, you're gonna reduce the stress hormone and you're gonna increase the joint relaxation hormone.
You have to listen to your body because your body is basically your subconscious mind talking to you through different parts of the body.
I had a deep sleep, the deepest sleep I ever had. Also, my anxiety start going low. My confidence come back. My muscle ache, it's disappeared slowly. I became calmer. I have, like a lot of difficulties emotionally. I manage it. I have a lot of overthinking before. Okay, it's reduced. So overall, also it changed my life. Also, the sport, when I play football, I don't have like a muscle ache after that. If I have injuries, also I can heal it faster, and it helped me with the creativity, with compassion, with listening skills. I don't have listening skills before TRE, because my anxiety level is there. Now I can listen. So yeah.
Calm and relax, then just roll to the right side and gently come up. Take it easy, don't do too much. But as I was looking into it more and more, I discovered it's true that the body stores different traumas in different places. So for example, here, some of you noticed that I touched you here. This is where it stores grief, and most of us have that. So when you press here and the person feels pain, that there is some sort of grief there. So, and as you breathe through it and work it out, it then slowly releases.
And that's why people report they feel better, they are less reactive. That's because of that. Because you stress, the accumulative stress that you hold it all these years. Okay? So that's why it's very addictive. Okay? Yeah.
And I want to leave you with something to think about, that in spiritual teachings and stuff, we have something called Kundalini, and which is exactly the same thing what's happening. It's a circuit that goes around the body and creates, and it's basically all the same things that we're doing, activating the nervous system to send messages to the brain to make you understand that you're safe and that you're healed, and that causes a lot of positive effects.
And I just loved how I felt afterwards. I was able to notice my anxiety levels lowered, and I could sleep like a baby, and it's just like magic. But the thing is, you have to do it like an exercise, just like the instructor explained, where you go to the gym, so you actually increase that muscle and muscle memory, and then you start to release more, and maybe introduce that movement, that shaking and tremoring throughout the whole body.
TRE is really good for people with PTSD because these traumas really come up beautifully.
Yeah, so the most important part is just to not overthink, which is sometimes it's a problem for me. Let the body do the movement, and just invite the body to the areas in your body where you feel the tension. For example, for me, I do have it in my shoulders, upper back. And the more I do it, the more I introduce the tremoring and let it happen naturally.
I definitely recommend it for introverts. I know a lot of people who don't know how to express themselves or don't want to show that part of their lives. So if this is a session where you go in and out without saying a word if you don't want to, but you release all of it.
You know what blows my mind? The universe was literally created with sound, and sound is just a vibration. So the first vibration, the Big Bang, happened, and boom, everything was set in motion. All the elements scattered, the stars were formed, the planets were formed, and eventually us. And here's the crazy part. That same vibration lives inside of us too. Our bodies carry it. That natural tremor, when we shake, when we feel, it's not random. It's the same mechanism. It's like our own little echo of the Big Bang. So every time our body shakes and vibrates, it's kind of reminding us we're not separate from the universe. The universe is inside of us too.